turn of an era revolution change of mobility, there are many ways to describe the upcoming change to electric mobility. If it were up to the first manufacturers of e-sports cars developed for daily use, the transition could have already easily taken place. For many experts, however, a quick transition is pretty unlikely in the near future. We certainly will keep using internal combustion engines in the next 30 years, for sure not the combustion engines we use today, but a modern version, which more or less is still being developed or is almost nearly completed. It will use other kinds of fuels, designer fuels, and parallel we will be using electric engines. Currently the batteries make up approximately 40% of the cost of an e-car. That explains the high prices compared to a gasoline model. And after buying an electric car, driving it is also not any cheaper. Although the cost per kilometer is only half of what you pay for a highly taxed gasoline-powered car, but that does not include the wear of the battery. Currently, the battery can only be recharged 1,500 times, then it is time for a new one.
The problem
with the electric mobility and the batteries lies partly in the high storage costs and also in the limited cycle stability of the energy storage, thus quickly reducing the durability. I end up with higher costs for the purchase of batteries, and the life cycle costs significantly lower the durability. Both increase the cost of electric mobility significantly. Also, if you happen to live in a rented apartment on the third floor, you will end up having problems to recharge your car at night. Without a garage, you can only do this at public electric stations. Additionally, the environment will probably be weighed on more heavily than less due to the mix of energy generation currently used in Germany. To make a point, electricity generated from coal is worse than burnt fuel that is highly efficient. The internal combustion engine is still in a stage of development. Combustion processes are being redefined. Meaning on the way to electric mobility, the internal combustion engine is subject to downsizing. The combustion engine is getting smaller, energy storage will get larger. So, hybrid applications. Right now, these fuel-saving experts are holding up with the combustion engines compared to the hybrid models. The EcoPolo or the EcoFocus emit about 80 to 100 gram carbon dioxide per kilometer, comparable to the hybrid Toyota Prius. And all the little electric helpers still work without influencing the range. Because the weight of a passenger, a light switched on, or even the use of the heat can reduce the mobile distance so much, one really cannot speak of the practicability of an e-car. Specialists are convinced that the internal combustion engine still has a bright future ahead because of the use of modern materials and modern manufacturing processes. The internal combustion engine has an even greater potential than most would suspect. We have established tools and manufacturing processes in order to produce the engines more efficient and less costly, thus making it more marketable than in the past. So we are still a long way from electric mobility. However, according to some experts, this is only good as long as the required energy is not drawn from renewable sources.